My favorite thing to do at night is eat. I love food, so no matter where in the world I am, this is what I do. And I do this instead of hitting up the nightclubs or bar scenes. I prefer exploring my food options at restaurants or even at malls at night. With dining out, it allows me to see what local food dishes are popular. And if the country is big, I learn different regions of that country use different types of ingredients. Therefore, there's different flavors, and or they might use a different type of cooking technique in different parts of the region of a country. But I think some people forget that food is a part of a country's culture. Therefore, it's very important. And the social experience that you will find discovering what type of foods a particular country has is way more exciting, well, to myself, versus the atmosphere of a crowded nightclub or bar. When it comes to eating, I'm more relaxed and not overwhelmed by large crowds or loud music as you would be if you go to a nightclub. As you see right here, we found a nice restaurant and I ordered my favorite food to eat in Singapore, which is black pepper crab. So if you do come here to Singapore, I would suggest you try it out. And we are in a comfortable setting. So we get to catch up on things like talking about geopolitics and what our future plans are. Her plans are to travel back home to the countryside of China, and my plan is to at least visit a new Asian country before I leave the continent, and she's helping me with my decision making. In Southeast Asia, there are many places known for their foods, and Singapore is one of those places. So once you're here, don't be scared to go out at night and explore the food scene to see what they have to offer here. But don't forget the black pepper crab, and almost forgot to add stingray also. Those are my two favorite things to eat here. Black pepper crab is good, but stingray is good as well. So try at least one of them, but if you can, try both. You can't go wrong. You probably took a look at the crab and maybe was thinking, how will you eat this? It looks like it's going to be messy, or it's messy, and it can be, but they give you gloves, so just be careful and let your taste buds enjoy. At night, alternative entertainment for me is the mall. Right now, you're looking at Marina Bay Sands Mall.
You know this LB is less than worldwide less than 10, probably only 8 island LB island.
And going to the mall offers more than just shopping. You can have food here, and some malls I visited around the world have bowling alleys inside, of course, cinemas. If you're into games, there's arcades. So malls offer more than just shopping. When you travel, you get to see what shopping malls offer, along with the layout and design of the mall, and how the area around the mall makes the mall experience good or bad. Here at Marina Bay Sands Mall, not only what the mall has to offer inside, but outside, the atmosphere and location is great. Other malls that stand out to me that I have visited is the one in Cape Town. It's called Victoria Wharf Shopping Mall. It's by the water, just like how this mall in Singapore is. And the mall in Cape Town, you can dine inside or outside by the water. And because of Cape Town's geographical location, they're by the ocean. So they have lots of good seafood options, and the area is nice. In Thailand, in Bangkok, it's the MBK Center. It's probably one of the biggest malls that I have ever been to. And that's the main reason why it stands out within all my travels. But what I didn't like about that mall is that the surrounding areas is so busy with traffic at some times of the day. It's very hard to cross the streets and it gets very busy. The design of the MBK Center and what the mall has to offer inside is great. But the only minus, like I mentioned, is just the surrounding areas outside of the mall. It's very hard to get around. And another mall that I can think of that stands out to me is in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. There's a place called Baja Shopping. And near the shopping mall is another mall, which is the New York City Center. And the New York City Center has a big replica of the Statue of Liberty. And both Baja Shopping and the New York City Center is near a beach. So that's what stands out with all these malls I've named, is something in particular. In Thailand, like I mentioned, it was the probably the most gigantic mall that I've ever seen or been to. In Brazil, you have two different malls near each other, and both those malls are near a beach. Stands out to me the most. And also in Cape Town, the Victoria Wharf shopping mall is in a good location near everything. And on top of that, it kind of reminds me of here in Singapore because it's near the water. And also, you see that Ferris wheel in the back? They have a Ferris wheel just like that in Cape Town. So, in the comment section below, express somewhere in the world that you have traveled to that the mall stands out to you. What I can say about Marina Bay Sands Mall here in Singapore is that it's not a cheap mall, so don't expect to come here coming from another Southeast Asian country thinking that you can haggle prices down. And the places you saw like Prada and Louis Vuitton and other high-end fashion stores and luxury goods along with restaurants are all at Marina Bay Sands. Ultimately, everyone has different preferences when it comes to how they spend their nights while traveling. For those who prefer exploring food and shopping options, dining out at restaurants, or visiting malls to experience a destination, let me know below in the comment section. Thanks for watching.